is waiting. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
there she is. Hi.
Oh, shit. What's up?
You're live.
I went full bartender on that shit.
I love that. Oh my God, I love the suspenders.
Oh my God.
You look like you're out of one of my favorite places in New York called oh my gosh, and now I'm blanking on Maison Premiere, which is like this really cool absinthe bar. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's really, and they all wear suspenders and the little like things on their arms. Hi,
Oh my God.
babe.
Hi. What's up, kid?
It's so good to see you.
You too.
Oh my gosh, this is I'm so nervous and excited to be here. I've never done an Instagram live before, so I'm super stoked. Yeah,
Look at you. You're a virgin. I'll be very gentle with you.
Thank you.
Lauren just goes, gross. In the background.
Well, you got to make sure your first time.
She's never done an Instagram live before.
And I've got all my stuff here too, like all my cups and ingredients to make a really great cocktail. What are you making?
Oh, I don't know. Am I making these guys?
Yeah. Did you see these?
Please refer to the charts.
Moscow Mule.
Hello.
That's what I'm gonna make for sure. I love a good Moscow Mule.
Oh, dude, I made a mezcal mule yesterday. What's that one?
Plum drum prosecco smash.
Nice.
And a Friendsgiving punch and Friends by my cider. Pretty.
That I thought was very funny.
I love these ones. They're great. Yeah. But I'm making the one that's not too difficult to make.
We got some anus. And anus.
Yep. Potato. It's however you want to spell it. What do you got?
Cinnamon and cloves.
Yep. Are you gonna make one of those specialty, See, I'm going with fresh Moscow Mule, I think.
I think I'm gonna I like gin, so I can I say that I emptied out the Tanqueray and put the good gin in there. I don't want to take anything away from I love you, Minnie, but it's just not my gin. But it's good. Tanqueray's great.
Sure. Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I'm not a gin drinker, so I will leave that one to you. I think vodka. Listen, I'm from Sweden originally. This is what.
Hold on one second. You're gonna laugh.
Vodka.
You're gonna laugh. Hey, babe.
What?
By the way, all that stuff that Whole Foods dropped off? That's for this.
Oh, you were wondering what it was too? They dropped it off on my doorstep. I had no idea.
It's for this. Simple syrup. I need it. Pomegranates. Oh my God. We were like, what are these clowns leaving this shit by the door? I have no idea.
I had absolutely no idea. I was like, I saw the guy who left everything at the gate, and I went, I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong house. I never ordered anything from Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Malin?
I was like, dude, I feel like I hung out with you all night last night. Well, not all night. Last night, a little, because I watched Friends.
Did I miss something?
Tell me. I watched Friendsgiving last night, so it's like literally like hanging out with you, basically.
Oh, I'm so
glad. It wasn't like it? I mean, for me, I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, and all your wonderful music that's in it.
I was like, oh shit, no fucking way, wow.
It worked so perfect in the film. I was so excited about it. I was just trying to tell everyone that I was just about to tell everyone when you got on that you actually sang at my latest wedding. I know that sounds crazy, but my second wedding. And it was so special because we've known each other for 15 years, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean,
almost, yeah. Well, since like 2009-ish, because that's when I started playing Bardot. And that was when I went to that.
11 years.
I went to that party at your house, and I thought it was going to be a bigger party, but it was like a really small party, and like Tom Cruise and Katie were there and stuff like that. Yeah. And Tom Cruise was like, he goes, "You gonna sing for us? I heard you're a really good singer." And I said, "I don't know. You're gonna jump out a window and like free fall, and land an inch from the ground and then do a trick for us, like a stunt." And then he did. And then Tom Cruise jumped out the window, and
it was amazing. Yeah, jumped out the window and ran away. That was pretty crazy.
Into the night.
Party. We had I actually hadn't done Rock of Ages with him yet. I'd done a movie with Katie Holmes. And so she's like, and I invited them. I was like, they're never going to come to a little Christmas cheer. And then they heard a motorcycle. I'm like, who has a motorcycle in the front group? Nobody. And we look outside, Tom Cruise getting off his motorcycle. I mean, that was pretty amazing.
I was laying down outside. I won't name drop again, but I was I did look to my right, and Elijah Wood was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "This is such a surreal party." And then I'm like laying there, and Tom was leaving, I guess. And Tom and Katie were leaving, so and he just like looks over me and goes, "I'm going. Bye." And he gives me this big hug. I was like,
Oh,
wow, nice
yeah.
guy.
He's so sweet, isn't he? He's so
Yeah, it's
lovely.
really nice.
Really like
Really nice.
down to earth for who.
Yeah,
And by the
dare I
way,
say.
to everyone watching, for everyone watching, like these are not my usual parties. Tom Cruise doesn't show up, and like
Oh, come on, you always
Elijah
have great
Wood.
parties. I know, it's just
usually a
very funny.
random great group of
Well, I
Aussies
wasn't
and
going to
Brits.
go because I thought it was a big party. Because Sebas, who you know, right, from
Yeah.
like
Yes.
my Mexico City crowd, you know.
Yep.
And he was like, he's like, I want to go to this party at Malin Åkerman's house or whatever. And he goes, I forget who he said was going to be there. And I was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, I love Malin, but I'm not going for that. And then he goes, no, I think it's a small party. It's like, I mean, okay. You know, and then, you know, and I was just like getting to know your sister, Jen, and but yeah, always a fucking great time. What drink are you making? Let me make a drink quick.
Okay, let's make a drink so we can have a cocktail over time.
All right. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna make the fairy berry Moscow Mule
syrup,
which is an ode to our fairy game mothers in the movie, played by Fortune Feimster, Margaret Cho, and Wanda Sykes. Not a bad group of women.
That's amazing. I love Fortune. You're back.
I don't know how to like turn notifications off and stuff. So a call just came in. My husband's lost. He's like, he has no idea. He's directionally challenged.
Is he really? How adorable. Yeah. And how about him in that show?
I mean,
in Friendsgiving. I mean, my kingdom for a shirt.
To see sometimes.
The script just says, yeah, you're not wearing a shirt the whole time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And also, I'm not going to give it all away, but the very opening, he's not wearing much more than a sock somewhere.
Yes.
That is not
and the shit that's coming out of your mouth. I mean, my God. If I didn't know you were a nice girl.
I was a nice girl. You
were.
It says to muddle blackberries and the lime wedge at the bottom of the mug. So that is what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop in some blackberries.
Yo, dude, this is making me laugh so hard because honestly, we were like, look at all these cool things that this poor person didn't get that they're gonna have to reorder from Whole Foods.
Did you use it all up? What a clown! Nothing left now?
We Lauren's putting mint in our salad today, just shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's enough to go around. Enough mint to go around.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one drink. You making a Moscow Mule? I feel like I want to go solidarity with you.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, even though I drink gin.
Maybe you can make it with the gin. Why not?
Say hi.
How do you get all these? Oh, hi, little puppy. Is that a puppy?
No, that's Orson. He's a grown-ass man.
Oh, hi. Oh, my God. So cute.
Dude.
He looks like a little Fraggle Rock.
He is a little Fraggle Rock. He is absolutely fraggled the fuck out.
Oh, my God. I have no idea. Fill mug with ice. I can do that. Do you have ice, Andy?
Did you see this? I do have ice, Andy. Look at this beautiful ice. I'm styling with ice, yo.
Oh, look at that. Look at you styling. I got this big old jug here, but
yeah, Malin and the big old jug.
You look so much more professional than I do it. Me and the big old jug. What always happens.
Me. All right, hold up. I gotta I thought I had everything here.
That's right.
I need some blackberries and some mint and a lime wedge. Could you hook me up?
You got your helper there to help you out?
And a ginger beer. Yeah, that's my broski and assistant.
So, I don't have a measurer, so I'm just gonna pour her in and just see what happens.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got a muddle?
You got a muddle.
Muddling. What the fuck? Do it in the shaker? Oh, at the bottom of a mule mug.
Shaker. It just says put it in the mug.
All right.
Add vodka and ginger beer. All right, I'm gonna add some ginger beer.
Wow.
I'm way ahead of you, girlfriend.
You're killing it.
But I'll wait for you to drink it.
Okay? How's everybody doing out there in the land? You got some beautiful peeps watching.
I know.
What's
How
up,
do you get
kids?
this to? Hi everyone. It's so nice to see so many people here. I can't. My streaming thing doesn't stream. I have to keep pushing it up.
Really?
Yeah.
I just keep getting hit by all my DMs.
Oh, really?
I can't see it. It's just a constant buzzing.
Well, you got a lot of people who love you. And
I do.
I just have to say, your new song is on repeat here at the house.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, thanks, man.
You know we love you.
Yeah,
It's so funny because I'll tell everyone this, that I was in Sweden and I hadn't seen LP in a while. This was a few years back. And all of a sudden I'm in a restaurant in Sweden with my family and I hear this song and I was like, oh, this is such a great song. And I use the good old Shazam and I Shazam it. And
you're like, it's my friend.
It's you. It was LP. It was lost on
that idiot.
And it's one of my favorite songs. And it is the song that Jack and I chose to be our wedding song at our wedding. So LP sang it live.
My favorite, you guys with the, six blackberries. It's a what?
Oh, look at you. You're getting so fancy.
Oh,
you really should get, if the singing doesn't work out for you, you can be a great mixologist.
Are you kidding me? I'm like, hey, do you know your sister's husband, Tom?
I do know my sister's husband, Tom.
Beyonce. Yeah. He and I discovered our love for bartending the other day. After you left that hang at their house.
Yeah.
I hung around. We listened to music till like 3 a.m. And this little fucker sneaks off and like, he suddenly comes back with this beautiful espresso martini. I was like,
yes.
The fuck, dude?
Yes.
I was like,
he goes, espresso martini.
Yeah, he goes, oh, you want one? I'm like, yeah. We had 2 of those fuckers. That's why we were up till 3. And then he started on a Manhattan. I was like, I'm gonna be toast if I fucking do that.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Look, I mother.
Oh, see, good.
They gave us this. This is like a spoon with a muddler.
Yeah,
but
I'm mixing it.
I don't know.
That's
this
the
is
muddler
like
on the bottom.
This is like a hardcore. This is what they use when bartenders dress like me.
Oh, I see. Well, I ended up
probably a stone.
A mortar. What is it called? A mortar?
Stone and mortar.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know how this is going to turn out because I think I did a little bit too much vodka. Although, is there ever such a thing as too much vodka? I'm just adding my mint.
Oh shit! Hey, boo, can you do me a favor? Can you get the vodka in the back? I don't drink vodka, so it's like stuck in the back of the house. It's in the Hey!
It's right there. There you
vodka.
go. Little Absolute from my hometown, Sweden. I love that.
Okay,
by the way, I love that she has a helper here, guys. I wish I had a helper too. Hey, can you get me some
by the way, I just want to say something about the movie.
Yes.
If that was you in the movie, would you not have a nanny? You got your friends looking after the kid. You got your mother ducking in there. Listen. You got the guy you're seeing for 2 weeks in there. It's safe. You
are so right. But you want to know something, LP, is that I was really I was a single mom for a little while before I met Jack. And I had nannies when I was working. But when I wasn't working, I had Seb with me most of the time. And there was the one time, and I will never forget it, and it was never to be repeated, but it was my birthday. And a friend of mine said, don't worry, I will be in charge of your son tonight. I went, great. And I think he was about a year old.
Yeah.
And do you know this story? Did I tell you this already?
No, hell no.
So she was like, I'll take care of your son. Thanks, I was like, great. So there I go, start doing shots. I'm having a wonderful time.
And a ginger beer,
We're just here at the house, 10 of us. And all of a sudden, I see my son go under the water in the hot tub. I'm like, what the fuck? And my friend is nowhere to be found. And he was fine. He was under I saw him go under, and then I grabbed him and I was like, oh my God. And I found my friend, and she was high as a kite. She goes, I'm so sorry. I might have smoked a little bit. I forgot I was on babysitting duty. So that was not a good birthday. And that was the last time ever. And from then on, I did get a babysitter. What's that?
Oh, dude. And just the thing with the pecans, I would do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? And I'd just be like, shit. I mean, listen. People smoked, when they had kids back in the day.
I know, right?
Hey, when people were dressed like this for bartending, people were like, you would be astounded at what people did. They'd be like, I got to go sew at the factory for 12 hours. He'll be fine.
Yeah,
he's good.
I'll just leave you right here. You'll be good.
I left a wet dish rag. You can suck on it.
But the best part, yeah, exactly. You'll get some more of that. That'll be fun. The best part is when you meet people who are like, my mom smoked and drank the whole pregnancy. And then you go,
exactly.
and they go, and I'm fine. And you go, are you? Are you sure you're fine? I mean, none of us are really fine.
I don't want to be an asshole, but your life is kind of a shambles. It is.
Yeah, it's not going as well. And I wonder if that had anything to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many different languages on here, by the way. I've got someone speaking Swedish. Yeah. We've got Spanish. We've got everyone represented. This is so lovely. So much love. So many hearts.
I know, man. We have some reach. We got some people coming
amazing.
in.
I love it. So
are you
what have you been doing during this awesome time that we're all finding ourselves
I mean, you're pretty much kind of looking at it a different version. I don't dress like this, but I do make drinks like at many times over the course of the day. Yeah. No. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's like the morning is like all like kind of like, doing interviews, doing all that stuff. I do yoga every day,
You were saying that. I find that so commendable. It's so
really
wonderful.
Thanks,
yeah, because
man.
you know what? It's that thing of, I'm sure so many people watching right now can attest to it. We're like, starting Monday, I'm going to do this and this every day. I'm going to work out 5 days a week. I'm going to do whatever it is. And by Wednesday, I'm, having a mimosa for breakfast. So the fact that you're getting up and doing yoga is incredible. And I bet you feel great for it.
I do. I mean, it's funny. Like my version of like not getting shit done is like sometimes like, cause I want to do other things like, I ride the Peloton bike and I was doing that 3 times a week. And I don't know, I kind of discovered that I sort of like walking and doing that, but like, it's kind of like, I make like the yoga just seems to happen naturally every day. And then the other things I kind of, I feel like I'm like
you push yourself.
A normal person with a workout where I'm like,
right.
Today I can't do it. So I'm like, so I'm, I'm like a million different things in one. I've got the ginger beer.
Yes. I love it.
I don't know how many ounces this is. This is my one that doesn't have the measuring on.
Just mix her up and see what happens.
I always find that if you just make it insanely strong, nobody cares.
No,
that's the rules as a bartender, in my opinion.
Is that the rules as a bartender? It's like that I was a bartender when I was 19 and 20, because in Canada you can drink when you're 19. So as a bartender for those 2 years, I had no experience whatsoever. I lied my way into the bar, and people would come up and ask me for specialty cocktails, and I would have no idea how to make them, and I would just mix a few things together, and they'd say, this isn't a Moscow. You want to go with this is how we make it here, and that was it. And that was
that's
it.
like
They bought it and they tipped, and that was it.
That goes with my theory. It's like because like when I was like super young, and I used to hear about like how Canada has that great they like they support artists and give them, you could be on the dole as an artist and stuff like that. And so I used to go like, in a perfect world, or Canada, it's like, that's always like, it seems like they always got the best things. Like, of course you could drink when you're 19. Of course you can serve a drink that tastes nothing like what it is. And they're just like, and say that's how we make it here.
And they're polite. They're like, all right. And they tip you on top of it. They're like,
that's very interesting.
$2
Yeah. I'm going to start that. It's very good, actually. You're right. And then for the rest of their lives, they're an idiot who has no idea what a drink is. It's like, oh yeah, Dan, no idea what a fucking drink is, that guy.
But they still get drunk, don't they? So there you go. I still made them stiff. Yeah. We need to take a sip of this.
I think you make a lot of things stiff.
I mean,
I haven't even started drinking yet. Just think what's going to come out of my fucking mouth. Oh God.
Are you sure you didn't start earlier this morning?
I didn't. I'm just on a roll. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of coffee.
Oh, I love it. Well, I had a morning with my son and husband. We went to the Arboretum in Arcadia and climbed some trees and chased some Canadian geese that they had there. It was,
wow. Do kids make your life wholesome? Is that what I'm being led to believe here?
That I make life wholesome?
Yeah, like, I mean, we went to the Arboretum.
It's the first time I've ever been, and I've been
fed geese
for 15 years. So I'm not that wholesome. You know me, Elfie. I'm not that wholesome.
I know. I was like, damn, Malin.
I'm a nice girl, but I ain't that wholesome.
You're the nicest. Can I just say, like, ever since I've known you, you've been like nicest. You're the nicest. I mean, you're like one of the nicest.
One of the nicest. He was always bending over backwards for people.
Oh, come on.
It just is so lovely. It's so fun to have this friendship with you because ultimately what we were saying the other night when we were at my sister's, you know, we haven't had lots of quality time together where we've sat for hours and chatted, but we've been around each other so much with groups of people and done so much together. But just sat there with you that night was so special. And
yeah, it just felt very, it feels very like, you know, not normal, but like it just feels as if like, yeah, we've just been friends for like, you know, we've like it seems like we've gone on vacations together multiple times.
we did sort of go on one for a wedding in
Dude,
Mexico.
your wedding was the best.
It was so much fun.
My God.
I never wanted it to end. My God. And LP sang me down the aisle, which I don't think anyone heard. By the way, like,
no, nobody heard.
No.
Plus, my entire like my like the water was coming in, so I was like, I was sitting on a rock. Like I felt like it was like I felt like Kermit the Frog, like kind of like a little bit like.
Nobody really saw you as Kermit the Frog, honey. That voice. But it was.
I was like singing Elmo down the aisle.
I was like, "Did you?" It was, by the way, for everyone who's wondering why she was wet. Why were you wet? Reasons, but we were on a beach, and the tide was coming in, so everyone was just kind of getting splashed. It was really cool and dramatic.
It was beautiful,
but it was really loud too because of the wind, and so. I asked Jack afterwards, I was like, "Oh, did you like the song that I chose to walk down the aisle?" And he goes, I actually don't know what it was. Which it was Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Whistled beautifully.
You don't get this. You don't get to hear that on a ukulele often now, do you?
No, you don't, but I loved it. The way you play ukulele, that's what's so unique about you and your sound is your ukulele. That's how I remember you from the beginning. You know, it's just you and your uke it's super special. Are you ready to take a sip of this?
I am. It took a minute.
It was taking a long time. I'm so thirsty.
Cheers, Mama. To Friendsgiving. Everybody go see that movie or see it tonight. You know, it's the perfect night to see it
on demand.
Yeah, man.
Over the Prime, Thanksgiving holiday.
Prime Video, demand. Cheers. Many more.
Thank you for all your music.
Hell yeah. God, I wish I could taste your one to see if it was as good as mine. Except I think I'm going to put more vodka.
Yeah?
I already put 2 shots of vodka.
This is actually delicious. Wow.
It's really good.
I like the blackberry.
Hi. Yeah, the blackberry is insane.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It was funny because Talai and I were drinking mezcal mules last night because I was like doing a bunch of live things that I had to tape, and it literally took me, I can't even speak today. It took me 10 hours.
Oh my God.
But so we had mezcal mules, and Talai and
keep going.
I handed her one, and she was like, "Where's my copper cup?" I didn't even know I had these because I decided to open that thing like 5 seconds before we went on, and I was like, "Oh shit, copper fucking cups, everything." Holy
you could have had mezcal mules,
Cheers, you guys.
All night. Cheers, everyone. Thank you all for coming and
see, I didn't even get my tag off the bottom. Now I gotta look at it. Damn it, to lie the lie.
But it's delicious.
It's so good.
What are you doing for the holidays? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We are gonna go to my manager's house. So one of my managers, I mean, I'm like best friends with all my managers. I've had these guys for 10 years. I don't know about you and your peeps, but you know how you get like, you know, I mean, I've had my agent for 10 years and stuff. So, but I adore them all. I'd be friends with them without working with them, you know? And so one of them though, he's so funny. Like him and his wife, Liz, I've called them like, you know, like they're superhero couple. Like I've never seen a couple decide things and carry them out quicker than them, you know. Like they had this thing where they had they like a few years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, like during like my Into the Wild phase, like or late into that one, you know, and everybody in the management, all the clients were doing well, and they moved here and they had a child. It was like, I'm giving it very personal information, but they worked pretty hard at having a child, the first one. Then they thought they would have to work just as hard for having the second one. So, but of course they had one right away. Like, and like literally, like he said, you know, I think we're gonna have to move back. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, when are you leaving? He goes, I'm actually texting him from a plane. Like, okay.
Oh my God.
He's always like, they're just like, you know, they're like, we don't have the resources. We need the parents right now. We're going back. And so now they're like, they moved here. They just bought a house and then they decided to move again. back to the East Coast to their other house because because things are a little slow and they want to make sure they keep everything tight. And so he's leaving in December. So he's having a little Thanksgiving hang there, and I'm gonna hang there. Yeah.
That sounds great. So you're gonna have a Friendsgiving, basically.
I am. I always do. I don't really do.
Same.
First of all, not to bring the whole Thanksgiving thing down, but as a holiday, there's only the thankful for good things, not any of the like none of that pilgrim bullshit. Like, like that's the saddest part. It's like, but I feel like it's so much more of a friend hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweden, we don't have Thanksgiving. I mean, I know I grew up in Canada, we had it for sure, but I love Thanksgiving because of the fact that it's mostly friends. And I mean, a lot of us who are here in LA are away from, you don't usually move to LA to start a family. You move to LA to kind of make it. And so it ends up just being,
you moved to LA to start a family of friends, right?
Yes, exactly. Your chosen family, which I absolutely love. I mean, it is when I do love being with my family. Don't get me wrong, but there's just there's not that extra layer of stress that you have with family and like certain, there's family gets complicated sometimes.
Oh, totally.
And this is just easy and lovely.
So it's always it's the easy holiday. Like, I mean, it just like tonight is the usually it's so like in this time. I mean, if I owned a bar, I almost bought a piece of a bar right before this. I'll tell you that story after.
Oh my God.
I was about to like buy a piece of this bar that's here in LA, but as soon as this started,
when you go in,
we were going in with people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in. I was
corner of the bar.
I bought the bar stool. I'm like, yeah, get on. You're standing in my area.
In my corner.
I own this corner.
I love that.
So this is the biggest night of the year for bars, in America.
Normally,
and so everybody, this is when you when people that went to college came home.
Yeah.
This was the night that they spent with their friends. And then they had the horrors of the next day all hung over with their
I mean, it is the worst idea ever to get.
What are you doing? How is school? How are you? Seeing that woman, I don't understand it, but that's good, honey. I'm glad for you. I'm glad you're finding yourself. You're finding yourself. I mean, you always seemed like a lost child. You were lost. You were very
Who's
lost.
That?
And
Your
now
auntie? Your auntie?
No, that's like my family in general. No, I'm kidding. This is not what they say. It's what they're thinking.
Yes. No, I get it. Listen, we had in it's in Sweden, Christmas Eve is really big, but you have the night before Christmas Eve, which is the same thing. You go out with all your friends.
Oh, really?
I mean,
That's
the amount
the
of
night.
times I have spent Christmas Eve hungover is, and this is going back in the day, but still, I can't do that anymore. I can't do it anymore. One, because I have my son now, and it's all about your kids. But I will say it was super fun because just like you said, everyone comes back from wherever they've been traveling. You come back to your little hometown and you just get caught up until 5 in the morning.
I mean, Sweden is like the spot to party, I gotta say, because I've spent some nights, and I've met Jen over there, and we had like a great time.
I'm sure she showed you some good spots.
What's her? Oh my God, I'm forgetting our really good friend. He's also friends with the whole Mexico City crew.
Who's that?
He's got a mustache now. He's like best friends.
Best friends with Jen?
It's gonna kill me. Yeah, from back in the day, actor. He's an actor. Oh my God, it'd kill me.
It's gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you.
Yeah, that's the worst. Anyway,
just have another sip of your cocktail and I promise.
I just remembered. But yeah, I mean those nights. Oh, the nights in Sweden. I have this. I don't know. I must have had a lot of coffee today because I'm on a roll. But I have another Swedish story. With Tommy. I told you that story about Tommy. How I left. Were you still there at Jen and Tom's when I told the story about Tommy and Tommy Tisper and going out with them at the end of a week of sessions out there, and how I lost my coat.
Yes.
I realized I lost my coat when Tommy like just jumped in a cab and left me in the middle of fucking Stockholm, without.
Which, by the way, that sucks. But also, you're in the safest city.
No, I know. That's why. Well, it showed it because I went to, I called his manager, or no, I went to the only last place I can remember. I was by myself because Tommy like waved goodbye to me while I was in a 7-Eleven online.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, bye. And then I went around to like the last club I went to see if they had my coat. And then Tommy's manager saw me and he's like, holy shit, what are you doing? I was like, are you okay? And so we went to 2 more clubs that we went to see if they had my coat. And then I said, holy fuck, I think I left it in the falafel place that Tommy took me to. And then I went to the falafel place and my coat was just fucking there.
Yeah. Well, listen, that can happen and it can also not happen. That doesn't always happen, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was just, I love also that you had, like, what's that, 3 bars, a falafel place, and a 7-Eleven. And you guys hit it up in one night. It's a good night.
I mean, that's
I bet there were more places, too.
That's like, you know, so How Low Can You Go? My new single. I'll bring around full circle.
I love it so much.
That's like me in a typical night, like, you know, still like, but back in the day, way more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, that's How Low Can You Go is kind of about, you know, that kind of shit that happens where you're just like, you know, in a closet with someone, with 3 of your best friends. How you doing? How you doing?
Like, and that's just the shit that happens, guys. You're in a closet with someone, and, you know, and the night goes on.
Next thing you know, you're submerged in a pool. Shit just happens. Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a perfect night to be locked in a closet with someone. I once was locked in a closet with someone as an adult in my 20s, and I had already been on 3 dates with this guy, and he wasn't making any moves. And so my friend came up with the idea that we were going to play Truth or Dare. And we did, God. and she dared us to go into the closet for 5 minutes. And even at that point.
You played 7 Minutes in Heaven.
But it wasn't.
Did you guys spin a bottle out?
Happened. It felt like a scene out of a movie. It was just, we kind of stood there and twiddled our thumbs. And I was like, is he not going to? I just thought, okay, he's just not into me.
He probably thinks it back on that, like, so bummed. He's like,
I don't know.
What was it?
Maybe. It was just a little too wild for him in my 20s.
So then,
he was quite docile.
So then what happened?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing happened. And I just went, he kind of joked, like, he was really funny. And he's like, I guess I was supposed to make out or something. I was like, I don't know, do you want to? And he's like, I don't know, fun to just talk. And I was like, okay, and that was the last time we went on a date, because I just thought, this is not, I just didn't know. I didn't know where he was at. I later found out we're now friends, actually, and I later found out that he was just in a really weird place. He just broken up with someone, and so, you know, all of that stuff.
I thought you were gonna say, you know, we're still friends on. He's just the gayest guy ever.
No, he's not.
Guy's just gay. I mean, people are gay.
Makes it worse. You're like, you just didn't want me. Okay, cool, no problem.
Oh, no. I mean, wow.
No, it's all good. There's no hard feelings. I totally get. Listen, we've all been there. I mean, this movie is all about breakups and, you know, breaking up with a husband and having a kid, and everyone deals with breakups so differently. And Nicole, who wrote the movie, was going through her first breakup with her first big girlfriend. Not as in size wise, but like
you had to see. I mean, this girl, she'd walk up to you and a shadow would just cast over your entire.
She was really big with so much love.
So tall.
But she just dwelled on it for a good year and a half. And
that's Abby's character.
That's Abby's character.
In Friends, Gary.
Yeah. So this is really, it's the whole movie is not based on our lives, but the breakup part is true, that we were kind of going through breakups at the same time. I was breaking up with the husband and just had a kid, and she was breaking up with her first girlfriend, her first long-term girlfriend that was really like something that she thought was going to become her family. And she kind of came out in her late 30s and realized that she was gay. So it was a big deal for her. And she just, you know, anyway, so we had very different ways of dealing with our breakups. I was a bit of a maniac and just tried to, you know, avoid everything at all costs.
That is an interesting thing. I'm sorry. I keep
go ahead.
There was an interesting point of view of the movie again, where it was like just how people handle breakups differently, you know.
Because we all do, don't we? And there's no right or wrong, I think.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say, is that, you know, it just is, you gotta move through it no matter what, and you can't just run away and escape things or problems. They're gonna creep up on you anyway and bite you in the butt. So, and that is really what happened to me in real life, is that I tried to just run away And I had a great time running away for a good year and a half and being with friends and having fun dating after being in a relationship for 11 years. And then it hit me where I just went, all right, it's time to deal with all the schlepp and this emotions and my part in all of this. And, you know, we all have these patterns that we bring with us from our, you know, our past, and breaking all the patterns and becoming a mom. And that was really cool too. And it's hard, but it's beautiful. And I think you learn a lot about yourself. I'd like to say that I'm more mature now, but I really don't know that I can fully stand behind that.
I mean, you know, I think, you know, breakups can like bring us down to our base, you know, as far as like maturity goes, because I think that, you know, I always say that like ultimately when in a relationship, I feel like you are kind of, and the longer it goes on, the more so I think, and not in some gross way, but you are kind of in charge of that, the little, you know, besides all the other adult things of that person, everybody has like, I call it the little 8-year-old inside of them that you have to kind of take care of, and that like, you know, you need to nurture and take and respect, because they're like, there's part of us that is just like seeing things from a very like just child place in our hearts, as far as our where we receive love, you know. And I think that you know, when you see that, when you experience something like that, it cuts you to that person where you know, where it's just like all the things like, you know, rejection and you know, not feeling loved, or you know,
abandonment,
abandonment, all the stuff like that's your little kid stuff that, you know, is really shows, and you could see it in the other person when shit's going down. And you know, it's like, it's very, very sad and heart-wrenching, you know. So it's like you're kind of you're both stuck in that, you know. And I always feel like that's kind of the worst part.
Absolutely, it is. It's also the growth part.
So then you could go over to the next one and be the little 10-year-old. Shut up.
I've grown 1 year.
It's taken me 6 years to get these 2 years. I'm 10 years old now.
We're living in dog years all of a sudden.
Yeah, dog years.
Here is 7 years, okay? 7 years of maturity. But anyway, it's an interesting topic, because we all go through heartbreak and breakups, and we all have different ways of dealing with it. And I think that is what was fun with this film, was that, you know, just looking into that and then putting into one day, this crazy day of Thanksgiving with so many different crazy characters. And then having, again, I can't express how grateful and special Thanksgiving just to have you be a part of this project, and having your voice in there. And, you know, the whole thing was a family project. It was, Nicole is a very good friend of mine who I've known her for 15 years. And everyone who was in it, and having Jack in it, and my son came to set and sat in the director's chair and helped, you know, it was just.
Who was that little baby? Was he a twin by any chance?
It was a twin. It was actually 2 girls. And
no way.
Yeah.
They were girls. Oh,
they were
man,
girls.
that's dope. That's
Savannah
so funny.
and, oh my God, I'm blanking her name. But it was so cute. I remember Savannah so well, because whenever she'd start crying, we'd have this song for her that we would sing to make her stop crying. It was Savannah, banana, Savannah, banana, you're my girl. And then you stop and you do your line really quickly, and then she starts crying again and you sing it. But they were great.
I loved the baby, and also Jane Seymour, who was so amazing. Is she Swedish?
No, she's not Swedish.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I miss something? I didn't think she was.
No, but
she's English, yeah?
She is. Yeah, she's British. She actually it was around the time of my birthday, my 40th, that we were shooting this.
Yeah.
And my mom was actually in town, and Jane got it in her head that she definitely wanted to study my mom, which is always really dangerous.
Okay, Jane.
Yeah,
I love your method. That's great.
It's taken me 42 years, and I still haven't figured her out. So you go for it. But they got together and they hit it off, and they were dancing salsa and drinking cocktails.
Wow.
And so Jane was like, "I want to be as true to your mom as possible." And I was like, "All right, go for it." There's someone at the door. And
I played right now.
Yeah, right now. Hang on. I mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's just normal. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. What's up, everybody? What are you doing? I love you too. El Pregnancy Pants. Love you, love you too. Mary Love. I'm LP official LWLR fan. Love you too. Jessica, hi. Hi. Vic, hi. Hi.
You saying hi to everyone?
I am saying hi to everyone.
Sorry, guys.
These crazy bastards. Got delivery. Oh, sorry. I didn't really flash a nip at someone. Sorry about that.
This is our guard dog right here.
Oh, my God.
She's our little rescue. Her name's Jessie.
Oh, what a cutie.
Sweetest.
What's her name?
Jessie, and she's just a year old.
Oh, so
but
cute.
She thinks she's a guard dog. You know?
Well, she is, like that's the thing.
Sure.
It's like Orson could not till I just grabbed him out of his nap. Call me here, Papa.
Oh, look, a little friend for you, Jessie.
She's a little friend.
A boyfriend. Yeah.
Orson cannot see shit, so he doesn't respond to cameras very well.
Oh, sweet thing. He just
is so. It's Jesse.
He's so cute.
And here you are. Put him back in his exalted spot in the bedroom.
Let him rest.
He must rest. He has to rest. He's only 5 naps in today. and he has got he's got a few more naps. He's got some fetching and
I like his style.
6 or 7 snack times before dinner. So he's trying
to be a dog. I mean, really, truly, just napping and eating and getting walked and pet.
Where's Jack at? What's he doing?
Jack is he's dropping off our son at a play date, and he's doing a little bit of grocery shopping. He's being a good little husband. We're actually going to have some friends over that we've had in our sort of pod this whole time.
Nice.
For a pre-Thanksgiving.
That's a good way to put it. The pod.
Cocktail.
Having the pod over.
We're having the pod over.
The tested few. The pod.
Oh, you've been tested? All right, you can come over. It's, we do everything outdoors. We keep it safe. But
did you after that hot tub party? You got tested, right? You did.
The hot tub party, the big Hollywood hot tub party.
The big Hollywood hot tub party.
Too many people. Yeah. Okay, cool. You should be fine.
Thank you.
Come on,
I'm
over.
glad you did. Yeah. Can you? Maybe you should wait 2 more days. I heard Charlie Sheen was there.
Right away. We're actually going to go and get out of town just for Thanksgiving. We're gonna go to Joshua Tree.
I was gonna go with you.
I know. Yeah. We'll make it happen another time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that spot.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm excited to get out of the city and just get into nature and forget that everything is happening right now. And that is not a diss to anybody who's going through some really hard times.
Yeah.
We've been so lucky that we've stayed healthy. And knock on wood. So we're like everyone, this is a hard time, and I think you got to do what you can to get out. And
I mean, when we shot that video in Cabo, I was just like, maybe I'll just stay down here until it's over.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
God, if only.
That's not a bad idea, especially now that LA is shutting down again, which is unfortunate news. But listen, we've still got Minibar who can deliver.
I don't know about you, but Whole Foods just delivered like a bunch of shit to my house last night.
Exactly. Thank God.
I think it's so funny that you didn't even know. It's so
idea. It's great. I just thought people were sending me nice, because when they said it was under my name, I went, all right, cool. I guess somebody sent me a gift, but there was no note.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I wanted to mention that Jack, it was so cute in the movie where he also is just like he is in real life, where he was just like with your son, even though it was a little girl, but he was just so into kind of wanting to take care of your son.
A little too into it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like where you're dancing with that kind of like asshole guy, but you're still you're looking at Jack like, Jesus Christ, stop.
Do you know what? When we filmed that movie, on the days where I was meant to sort of go off him, we would come home at night and I could see in his eye that something was up, and I was like, "What's up, honey?" He goes, I mean, we're still good, right? I mean, you're just acting, right?
Dude, I get it. It's like that. It plays tricks with your head. I swear to God, I shot this video. I think it was for Other People or something like that, which was about you know, my ex wanting to like have an open relationship. Bad idea, as we can see.
Yeah.
That didn't end well. Right. But anyway, just as an aside. But I remember Laura Sims, this model that played my ex. Like, I started to honestly feel during that video that like that she didn't like me, and we were just friends. But she's like dancing with all these like girls and guys and everybody, and I'm kind of going like, great, like I'm in the video, I'm kind of looking at her like, are really okay?
I can't believe it. I hired you for this video, and you're so
and then as a friend, I was just like, baby.
Yeah. That's a testament to some good acting there.
Yeah,
that she did.
Damn good acting. Damn.
Yeah. It's hard. It's weird. The whole thing is weird because it really plays on emotion. Any kind of acting, and you know, it just is. It gets too close to the heart because
it's energy, man.
You're trying to emote real feelings. You're trying to bring it up, and it gets emotionally confusing sometimes. So
I bet. I mean, that's why people get into all kinds of trouble. Yeah, I bet. Exactly. That's why you actors. It's not safe.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
You guys are just not safe.
It's all good.
Yeah, but like, you know, like people will be like, this is gonna be all kinds of wrong, but like, you know, people be like, you know, like, it's like actresses. It's like they're really good in bed. It's like, yeah, but they're acting. To which I say, so what? Like, I mean, I'm like, I don't.
It's too bad for them.
That's bad.
But great for me.
I'm like, I'm a god right now. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like one. Don't take that away from me.
Don't tell me.
Sounds like you had some good ones, some good actors in bed.
Yeah. For that 1 hour a day, it was fantastic.
1 hour. Wow, that's impressive.
For those 5 minutes.
Exactly.
I was
5 beautiful minutes. It was wonderful. Oh God. Yeah. Well, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. Although now, you know, if you're in a relationship, you kind of do, maybe for the most part.
I mean, my dad used to say, the fucking you're getting is nothing compared to the fucking you're gonna get. He was an optimist. What can I tell you?
That was your dad's wise words.
Yeah, I mean, my dad was, you know, my dad. Yeah.
It's finding the silver lining. I mean, that guy was all about finding the silver lining. That's great. Looking ahead, it's always going to get better. It's uphill from here.
Yeah. No, it's always going to get worse with him. You know.
Well, that sounded like it was better.
No. He means like getting fucked over. He's like, you know, you're having good sex, and you're like, you're gonna get fucked.
I took it completely different. It's like the fucking.
That's because you're an optimist.
I was like, that's right. Maybe it will get better. The more you learn, the wiser you get. The more you.
There you go. This is why I love you, because you're the eternal optimist.
Well, you turned out quite similar as well. Despite the fact that your dad wasn't quite the optimist, but honey. I love you so much. I'm not going to keep you for much longer because I've almost kept you for an hour.
Did you finish your drink?
Not quite. I'm still sipping. Did you finish yours?
No. I added a little more ginger beer. I'm going to eat one of these blueberries as well.
I added a little bit more vodka.
Yeah. Well, you know, I already did that.
I do have to go shopping at a camping place because we're going camping tomorrow. And I realized that it's going to be really cold at night, and I don't have any warm like silks, like undergarments.
Yeah, you need those undergarments, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go get some of those.
All right, and don't bring and make sure you have like, what are you sleeping on?
A sleeping bag.
All right, just make sure you're on like, get some kind of like super foam thing.
Yeah. Do you know what? I got to guess. The place we're going. It's my cousin and her husband who have opened.
The glamping.
They've got 5 tents. It's kind of glamping. It's off the grid. There's no electricity except for generated during the day, and you know, for a few hours whenever we need it. But they do have the mattresses or whatever they are. So it just brings sleeping bags and off we go.
Nice. I remember like I also got told no air mattresses because then the cold air just gets in the mattress.
Oh, interesting.
It's cold.
I didn't realize that. That's good to know.
I know nothing about camping. I have no idea. Like whenever if someone I'm dating like wants to like camp, I'm just like, I mean, if you make that shit really special.
Cozy.
Like if you're building a yurt, sure.
Yep. And no air mattresses.
No air mattress. Will there be a wood floor?
And a double sleeping bag, please.
Yeah, they just have to keep it extra sexy because then we'll be warm the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
just naked bodies against each other. Yeah,
there you
That's
go.
it. That's all I know.
Well, I want to hang out with you and Jack and Seb soon.
We would love that.
Yeah.
We'd love to see you guys.
Okay.
It would be amazing. Maybe we can get our dogs together for real.
Oh my God, yeah. How old is your little one?
She's only a pup. She's only a year old.
Oh.
We rescued her when she was real little. She was just maybe 2 or 3 months old.
She's so cute.
She's a sweetheart. She'll be your dog's guide dog.
Guide dog, yeah.
Oh
yeah. He can't see shit. He's just looking at me right now like.
He knows you're talking about him.
He does. He's giving me side eye. He's like.
Yeah. And you've got so many fans here. I'm so glad they all came out to say hi and see you.
Yeah, thanks you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Super fun.
And go see Friendsgiving, or
please go see Friendsgiving.
Buy it on demand. LP's got 3. I think it's 3 songs that we have.
4
songs. 4 songs.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, beautiful songs.
Yeah, man. And I like the other music on there too. It's very cool.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. It ended up being great.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Malin. I love you. Good luck with Friendsgiving, and thank you again for having me on it. I'm so honored that you put my music on there.
I'm so glad that you came to hang out, love.
Yeah,
I really am. I can't wait to see you in person. And
you too.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Happy
you
Friendsgiving.
Too. Have so much fun glamping, and maybe we can do it again, or we could let's just go all glam, no ping.
Oh yeah, hi honey. We will definitely do glamping another time.
Yeah,
glamping.
Yeah. Like I said, or if we just do glamp, no ing. We'll just go glam, no ping.
Great.
We'll go down to Mexico again or something. Yeah, I love you. You're so dear to my heart, and I'm more honored to be friends with you than even Friendsgiving, which is saying a lot.
Me too.
But, say hi to everybody, and thanks again for inviting me. All right, I love you. Bye, Mom.
Love you.
See, bye, guys. I love you.
Bye to all the fans. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, and last thing too, just